When you practice speaking by yourself, there are times when you feel stuck, unable to answer a simple question, even unable to respond in your native language. Frustrating, isn't it? For many language students, improving speaking skills is enormously challenging. You understand the grammar rules and vocabulary, but actually putting it all together conversationally feels impossible. If this struggle sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Developing fluency in a new language is tough, but possible through the right method. In this video, we are going to offer the ultimate self-study solution and practical ways to overcome speaking challenges without needing a teacher or class. Let's start the first solution, journaling. Journaling is a powerful self-study tool. By regularly writing a journal in English every day, you get to practice forming sentences at your own pace without the pressure of immediate conversation. You can easily describe daily activities, thoughts, and experiences, or tell stories from your life. Anything to exercise putting words together coherently. Dear Diary, today I watched a YouTube video that explained how to improve speaking skills while practicing journaling. Since you have all the time in the world to journal, you can think through word choices and sentence structures and accurately express yourself without rushing. You can even check everything you write or consult your notes to apply new grammar and vocabulary you've learned. Journaling is a slowed down version of speaking through writing that allows you to reinforce words and patterns while building conversational abilities. Over time, this approach will help you speak more fluently while using proper vocabulary and structures. Plus, journaling allows you to practice speaking about any context or topic from your daily life. The second solution is shadowing. It is the process of imitating native speakers of your choice as closely as possible. It is an excellent way to improve your speaking fluency and natural phrasing. The method is simple. Listen to a short audio or video clip, then immediately speak aloud, trying to match the speaker's voice, intonation, rhythm, and word choice exactly. There are different shadowing approaches you can try. Direct shadowing. Speak simultaneously with the recording overlapping the audio in real time.
The only thing more satisfying than convincing someone to do what I want
is
failing to persuade them on purpose.
Indirect shadowing. Listen to a short phrase, pause the recording, and repeat what you heard.
The only thing more satisfying than convincing someone to do what I want is failing to persuade them on purpose.
The only thing more satisfying than convincing someone to do what I want is failing to persuade them on purpose. Pause and rephrase. Listen to part of the clip, pause, then rephrase the same idea in your own words using different vocabulary.
The only thing more satisfying than convincing someone to do what I want is failing to persuade them on purpose.
I enjoy it the most when I purposely fail to convince someone to do what I want, even more than when I actually convince them. The key points here are focused listening and immediate speech production. You are aiming for subconscious imitation of the native speaker's delivery rather than consciously thinking through each word. Over time, this implicit learning by shadowing helps make natural phrasing, intonation, and vocabulary more automatic in your own speech patterns. Start with shorter audio clips and increase difficulty as you improve. Reading out loud is the next practical technique. Reading text out loud reinforces proper sentence structure, word combination, and speech patterns through implicit learning. Vocalize stories, articles, or dialogues while focusing on pronunciation and natural intonation. Recording yourself to listen back provides self-feedback. Research suggests that there is an evolutionary reason as to why people compulsively overeat. It is simply part of our innate behavior. Reading out loud may feel odd at first, but it is an effective way to internalize fluent speaking skills. As you read, you subconsciously absorb common phrasing that will emerge when you speak. Our final self-study technique, and the best one, is practicing conversational speaking with a mind-blowing AI chatbot named Pi. Can you help me practice speaking English?
Absolutely. Practicing your English with me is a great way to improve your language skills, and I'm happy to help. We can work on your grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Do you have a specific aspect of English that you'd like to practice, or should we just dive into a conversation?
In your free time, immerse yourself in English by talking as much as possible, practicing with Pi. The key advantage is you can narrow the practice session to work on your level, a specific word choice, grammar points, or any other customized objective. Pi provides an endless supply of relevant conversations tailored to your needs. In fact, you can specify every little detail for your practice session with Pi. Could you help me practice my English speaking skills at an A2 level? I'd like to use vocabulary related to food and cooking while focusing on properly using the present continuous and simple present tense.
Sure thing. Let's start with a cooking scenario. Imagine you're hosting a dinner party tonight and you're currently preparing the food. I'll ask you some questions and you can respond using the present, continuous, and simple present tenses. Here's your first question. What are you cooking for the dinner party tonight?
Actively speaking about focused subject matter in this way builds fluency and confidence. Plus, the AI's feedback lets you self-evaluate and identify remaining weaknesses. By the way, we have an entire video explaining how Pi works. Remember, using new grammar points and vocabulary should become an automatic process, not a conscious effort. The goal is to internalize proper language structure and word usage through repeated exposure until they are articulated naturally in your speech. Don't try to force applying every new rule or term you've learned. Instead, immerse yourself in the practice activities like journaling, shadowing, reading aloud, and topical conversations. Absorb the language implicitly, allowing accurate grammar and precise vocabulary to emerge organically over time. These are the ultimate techniques to improve your speaking. With consistent practice, you can dramatically improve your speaking abilities. We have other videos on our channel to help improve your speaking skills. In our channel, we share tips and tricks for learning English and improving your skills using AI. So subscribe to our channel to see more in your feed. We are done for today, and we will see you in the next one.